Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Kill10Reds. Welcome to Celestian Tales Old North, a JRPG type game that got released on GOG.com and Steam today. I'm running out of GOG Galaxy because I prefer to own my games when I buy them, and I usually don't play that many JRPGs, but this one I felt like was a bit of a different beast than the usual fare I'm seeing. The art style was quite appealing, not too over the top, and it offers 6 perspectives from 6 different characters, and seems to be more of a morality tale. It also promises to be less grindy than the usual gameplay style you are offered in the genre, so let's give it a look and see where it takes us. We'll start a new game. I'm playing it with a controller. It does support controllers, and as you can already see by the design of the characters, it's a little more subdued and toned down. This guy has bit of a JRPG-ish haircut, but I feel like the overall, style of it is more to my liking. Not entirely sure why this person here is wearing glasses, but I guess that's just a little quirk of the game. So we have our 6 characters from which we can pick one main character. We have Arya Geraldine. Arya has lived a life of rigid decorum and zealous faith as a daughter of the richest man in the Old North. While the most elegant and ladylike of the playable characters, she's a crusader of the Deus before anything else. She believes in one true faith and struggles to understand the concept of tolerance. Lucien Leroux. Leave the balls and dresses for other women. A Leroux sits on a saddle at the vanguard. Ever since she was old enough to wield a weapon, Lucien has been forged on the fields of battle. Duty and loyalty are her virtues and vices, as she often stands undecided whether to follow her conscience or her orders. And we have Isaac Golden Lake. A lowborn's life has been decided since birth, struggling just to live another day and then die as a nobody. Driven by ambition and hatred for the nobles, Isaac clawed his way out of poverty and into the higher ranks. From there he aims to create a better world for the poor, but finds himself gradually turning into those he once despised. And it seems to be actually the setup for the game is that all 6 of these guys are arriving at a nobleman's court for their sort of further knightly education, I think, is the setup there. So this should be interesting. I'm sort of bookmarking Isaac, not only because his name is Isaac. And we have Iliane bearing stigma as a half-elf. Iliane keeps a positive attitude though seen by her kin as a living mistake. The cheerful girl was sent to the human realm to find out if she fits better with her other half-kin. As realities confront her naivety, she fearlessly challenges the status quo, questioning why humanity has to be so grim. And Camille Erin. Born into a mercantile family, Camille was exposed to the outer realms through stories and lores told in books. Rational and progressive, she embraces novel inventions and radical ideas shunned by society. Well, that explains the glasses, I guess. She dreams of exploring the wonders of the world, but nobility demands her to stay and serve the homeland. And finally, Renard de la Forêt. The fox from the forest, apparently, if my French doesn't fail me. Heir of a family tasked to guard an ancient forest full of horrible terrors, Renard was raised a hunter. As one of the greatest warriors of his generation, he believes that his role in this world is to fight. However, a knight is expected to be more than a warrior, but also a leader of his people, something Renard has much to learn about. He's also quite interesting, as is she, and really all of them, I think. And if you read the description, I guess they also already present you with a bit of an idea of the conundrums that you will be facing, because I guess their personalities will probably dictate the dialogue options they're getting, which in turn will probably influence the way they can resolve certain situations in the game. I'm guessing we're gonna go with Isaac, because he's more the most in-your-face interesting to me. And yeah, we already have a nice visual presentation here. This game is made in Unity, so not RPG Maker or anything, in case you were wondering about that. And I guess here's Isaac. Her illness is too grave. Her body has grown too weak. I'm sorry, there is nothing left for me to do. But, Father, isn't there anything you can give her? She's a devout follower of the Deus. Maybe if a healing crystal can be used. Do not be foolish, young man. The blessings of the Deus are reserved for those of noble birth. The crystals are not meant for commoners. What do you mean? She's sick like this because she worked hard to pay the taxes. Now, after everything she's done, is she just going to be forgotten? Thrown away? Everyone has a place in this world, boy. Nobles live to lead the commoners, who in turn serve them. 'Tis the law of Deus Valaris. Worry not, thy mother shall be accepted in the eternal realm for her service in life. So you're just going to let her die? Everyone shall one day die. What matters is that she has lived by the words of the Deus. No, I refuse to give up. Reed. Mother, don't get up. Reed, it's alright. I've lived my life, you must let me go. Mother, if you live well, we'll be able to see each other again, says Mother. Sorry, slipped into the wrong voice there. ... Alright. I shall leave the two of ye alone. And off he goes. Well, I guess that explains why he's not the most fond of the nobles. Not sure why he's suddenly Reed, though. Wasn't he Isaac? Sorry for your loss, Reed. Look, you should come with us. This crappy village is done. The harvest failed, the youth left to soldier, and damn winter's knocking on our doors. This is my home, Francis. Our home. How can we just leave? We can either leave or sit on our asses and starve to death. Where would you even go? I've talked to fellows at Whistling Woods. We can join the lot there and stay as foresters. Foresters? You're going to become a criminal now? Yeah, we'll poach, rob, and steal. There's no happy ending for people like us, Reed. But at least there's something to eat. An interesting premise there. But he doesn't seem to be too fond of it. I'm not sure I want that kind of life. Now he's Isaac? Suit yourself. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find us. I guess maybe the naming discrepancy is explained at some point? No idea. We'll see, I guess. Once we're actually in control of the character, but I guess this is sort of the type of prologue that you go through. And that sort of elaborates a little bit on why the character ticks like they do. And this is, by the way, still not me controlling the character. This is just Reed/Isaac walking around on his own. There's so little to eat. I won't survive a week with what I have left. It looks like I have no other choice. Forgive me, Mother. I guess he's joining the foresters now. Oh, what are we doing? Tell me, Isaac, or Reed, or whatever your real name is. The Whistling Woods. I'll have to go through the Great Plains. Okay, I'm still not in control. Goodbye, home. Now I am. Okay, what is this? What are you? Ah, you're a saving spot. We shall create a new save, and we will have a look around, I guess. Well, yeah, liking how this looks so far. Who are you? The Deus' hand will call for us at our own time. Today is your mother, who knows if it's me tomorrow. That's a cheery thought. Can we go in here? Apparently we can. Can I steal your stuff now that I'm officially making up my mind to be a criminal? Apparently not. Any water to be had? Not really. Who are you? You are no one. We've survived a number of failed harvests before, but this one? It's not yet winter, but the elders have started falling one by one. I don't think we'll go through this one. So, things are a little grim. I guess that sums it up. Yeah, I don't think there's much to be had from exploring this poverty-stricken hellhole of a place. Let's see if there's anything left for us to find back at home. Probably Mother has been buried. Yes, of course she has. We were just standing at her grave. Hang on. Yep. But he is not one for any further farewells, so let's just trot along and see where this takes us. Okay. I guess these are the Great Plains. I'm guessing the the glass. The grass is impenetrable, yes it is. Okay, so there's nothing here for us. But there seems to be an enemy waiting for us. Is there actually sort of an inventory we can... Okay, we don't have any items. That makes things a little easier. What are you? Ooh, to battle. Ah, he's got a few daggers apparently. Shatter or Toxic Touch. Next 3 attacks will have a good chance to inflict poison or deals damage and deals damage and lowers defense, of course. And you're a juvenile wolf apparently. Alright. But not for long. Okay. Ouch. Well, let's just... Rude. Attack. I guess we win. Victory is ours, indeed. Okay. Right, let's see if we can make our way to that forest then and become a brigand. Ooh, okay. We're getting assaulted by lunch. Let's shatter the defenses. Ah, okay, so HP replenishes after a fight, apparently. That's good to know. And we're also doing a nice bit of damage there. Okay, so where does this go? Any hollow trees that we can miraculously discover a shining suit of armor in? No, this doesn't seem to be this sort of game. Let's see here. But yeah, in case you were wondering what I'm planning with this series, nothing at all. I'm planning to have a look at the game and show it off a little, because there isn't that much to be found on YouTube yet, especially not for the release version, so I intend to just play it for a bit and see how it goes. And just see how much of a fun time we can have with it. Hello there! Oh, 2 piggies. Are we in over our heads here, or aren't we? We shall shatter you. Consider yourself shattered. Ouch. Stop that. Thank you for stopping that. He defends, okay, we shall toxic ourselves up a little. And shatter the defenses. And then hopefully we will be able to deliver a bit of a poisoned touch to our boar friend there. Yes, we are. Minus 15 damage apparently through the poison touch. And it's dead. Very nice. Victory is ours again. Just curious whether there will eventually be something to loot from these Muppets here. And of course we're just exploring a bit now, just to see where it takes us. Hang on. We will shatter. Yes. Shatter. And I guess we'll toxic touch ourselves up a little, because that seems kind of useful. And then we'll attack each one of them in turn, so they get poisoned. Okay, that was a little bit of overkill maybe, but I don't think we'll regret it. We shall win. Yes, indeed. Come on now. Give up. There we go. Okay, victory. Right, let's have a look here. This again looks like a dead end with nothing to be found. Alright. See here, which direction are we supposed to go? Probably east. You there, help! Help me! Who said that? Oh. What happened, sir? A wild boar attacked me while I was riding my horse. My leg, it's broken. What would you have me do, sir? Take me to the nearest priest. He'll have healing crystals. Those should heal my wounds. Well, hurry up now. The pain is overwhelming. So this guy is called Isaac. And we are actually called Reed. I wonder how this will go. It's so easy for your kind, isn't it? What? What are you talking about? Everything in this world, everything is set up so that nobles like you can live in happiness. Get sick and they'll patch you up good. Get hurt and they'll lick your wounds. Meanwhile, commoners like me, we toil and suffer. And for what? Your tone is offending me, young man. Bring me to the priest now and I will forget this transgression. No. What? Wait, why are you drawing your blade? You can't possibly... Oh, this is quite nicely done. Isaac! What are you doing with Mom's knife? The punishment for attacking a noble is death. I don't think attacking is the idea. I think killing is the idea. Help! Help! My mother deserved a healing crystal far more than a spineless coward like you. Your mother? Please, don't. I will give you gold. Was probably not the best thing to say there. No turning back now. The life of an outlaw it is. Let's see, he should have plenty of gold. Huh? What's this? Ah, so we have a case of assumed identity, I suppose. To the Honourable Lord Levant, I, Pascal of House Golden Lake, hereby entrust my son Isaac into your hands. I am gravely ill and my house has long been ruined from debt, but my son is a good man. He is the last of my house and has neither retainers nor relatives. It is my hope that you will take him in as squire and raise him to be a knight. Consider this the dying wish of an old friend. Signed, Pascal of House Golden Lake. Ah, so, you know, no one to tie us to a past, no living relatives, and we can slip into that role very, very smoothly, I guess. The last of your house? What a coincidence. So am I. And we look alike, too. What a coincidence indeed. Well, I guess that's a sort of a contrivance that they had to do. Maybe I will take this life of yours. Life as Isaac the Squire sounds better than Reed the Bandit. No, okay, so we are Reed and not Isaac. Very well, from now on I shall become Isaac Golden Lake. I will be a knight someday, a fair and just one. Who cares about his subjects? A better knight than a noble could ever be. Now to Levantine. Alright. Guess that took a turn there. No forest banditry for us after all. We're almost landing, young master. Young master? Beg pardon, sir? Huh? Oh, were you talking to me? Yes, young master, we're about to land. You might want to prepare your belongings. Oh, good. How much do I owe you? I've got gold coins. There's no need, master. We wouldn't dare. What? But you've taken me all the way here, even though you weren't planning on going this way. You know what? Just take this. Should be enough for the fees. I guess Isaac is not quite used to the way of the world yet in the perspective of the other side. But it's a commoner's duty to serve. If another noble sees me charge you gold for such a trivial service... No, I command you, O lowly servant, take these gold coins and use them for your own good. I won't speak of this, nor should you. Keep it and buy yourself something good to eat. You are generous and kind, young master. Thank you, I'll never forget this. Well, I guess Isaac is a good guy at heart, even though he's not even really Isaac. That felt good. Yeah, but I think it's a bit too simplistic in that regard. At least how he thinks about this. He's probably going to have a bit of a wake-up call once he's actually in the noble position. That was rather impressively done, I'd say. Quite an interesting intro there. Already foreshadowing a few characters we might be meeting, and also some sort of nasty-looking villain-type race there. Alan, welcome, young ones, to Castle Levantine. Your journey must have been long and tiring, but I ask that you listen to what I have to say. Your parents sent you here so that you can learn under my tutelage. I may not be the best mentor of knightly arts, nor may I be the best in matters of piety. But as one destined as bearer of the sacred sword Garou, I shall do my best to teach you. The French impact on the setting is pretty undeniable now. The names and just the wordings like Garou and things like that. Let's see where this goes. Camille of the Rhine, how's your family? Is Lord Robert in good health? He tries to give that impression, my lord, but my father isn't getting younger. I see. Flubbing my words now. I see. I shall send some medicines as gifts for him then. Your brother too earned his knighthood in these halls. I shall temper you on the same path. I hope I can make them proud, my lord. Ah, isn't it Renard from House de la Forêt? Forêt or Forêt? Not even sure. Stories of your might precede you. Haha, you'll see them firsthand soon, my lord. Your family are unsung heroes that defend the realm, Master Renard. Do you think your own legend can someday rise up to their glory? I wouldn't have agreed to come here if I didn't believe so, my lord. He's a bit of a cocky one there. What a spirited youngster, I'll expect much of you, kid. Ah, Arya of the Gotland Geraldines. I was surprised to hear of your coming. I am, after all, far from being the most pious of knights. That's good to hear, actually. Alan, I kinda like you. My lord is too humble. The name Levant owes thee for its praise all over the Old North. Faith comes in many shapes, my lord. Thine great wisdom is one amongst it. 'Tis an honor for me to be allowed to learn under such a man. Well, I see Lord Gareth has taught you to be a prodigy in the art of speech. You'll no doubt succeed in the ballrooms, but there is more to knighthood than politics. I understand, my lord. I shall deliver thee my best. Lucien, look at how you've grown, actually. I heard you've just vanquished another band of renegades with your uncle, is it true? Indeed, my lord. Lord Uncle himself led the skirmish to glorious victory. Lord Uncle, huh? A somehow odd choice for a nickname, don't you think? I'm sorry, my lord. I got used to calling him as such. It's alright, Lucien. A niece is allowed to be fond of her uncle, isn't she? How's my brother-in-law doing? Still as relentless as ever? As is fitting for the finest swordsman in the old North, my lord. Good then, I hope he'll always stay that way. Young Master Isaac, my deepest condolences regarding the state of the Golden Lakes. I am not very close with your father, but I shall respect his last wishes and take you in as squire. Thank you, my lord. Is something wrong, my lord? No, something is troubling me, but I can't seem to put it. I guess I'm just getting old and forgetful. Now, this is a rare occurrence indeed. It's not often we see an elf wishing to be a squire. Yet the badge you brought is your father's, you say? Yes, Mother gave it to Eli and said she should show it to you. I knew him full well, Ilian. Your father was a good man. And if you are indeed his daughter, then you do have the right to be knighted. Thank you for this opportunity, Lord. Eli will cherish these days. Oh, she talks of herself in the third person. I'm kinda glad I didn't pick her now. First of all, though, perhaps I should have you learn how to correctly address nobles. Huh? Did Eli say something wrong? Ah, no matter. I suppose it will take care of itself later. She's like the Jar Jar Binks of the party, I guess. Oh dear. Knighthood. Such a thing is not a privilege given to those born of noble blood. It is a sacred responsibility, given to us by the heavens and by those who came before us. Some might think that being a noble means being entitled, but that's not all what it is. Noblesse oblige, the phrase goes. We are nobles not only in titles, but also in duties. Your training won't be easy, squires, nor will it be pleasant. This is the place for that. I might not teach you how to behave in court, nor how to charge into battle atop Adestria, but I will teach you the most basic and important tenet of knighthood, to perform your duties. Duties to our people, duties to our queen, duties to our realm. These are things that run our world. Husband, dearest, perhaps you should keep the speech brief. These young ones have just traveled far and wide to reach Levantine. I'm sure they need rest. Yes, you're right, dear. Forgive me for the overzealous oratory. I tend to get carried away at times. Perhaps most of the time, husband dear. Let me show them to their rooms so they can rest. Very well, get some rest tonight, squires. Tomorrow you will start your training. Jacques, Levantine's master-at-arms, shall be your mentor for the day. It will be glorious, a start to your adventures. I have no doubt of that. And there we are, arrived and done with the prologue. Master Isaac, is there really nothing else you bring? I'm afraid so, my lady. House Golden Lake hasn't been in a very prosperous condition lately. I'm very sorry to hear that, Master Isaac. I didn't think it'd be this bad. Perhaps I'll see if I can purchase some presentable attire for you to wear. Such ragged clothes like the ones you're wearing, they're not very befitting for a noble. But I can't accept that, my lady. Please, no need to trouble yourself. Very well then, but don't hesitate to ask if you need anything, Isaac. Feel free to spend the rest of the day however you want, but don't forget to rest. Tomorrow your training begins and you'll need all your energy. If you ever wonder where you should go, check the lore book to see where you should go next. That'll keep you from being lost. The fourth wall just exploded. It'll be disrespectful if you don't do your best because you lack proper rest. I understand, Lady Sophia. Thank you. I shall leave you to your own then, Master Isaac. May you find Levantine an enjoyable place. Alright, so I guess we'll spend the night. And we level up. Isn't that something? Now let's see what the leveling up experience is going to be like. If there indeed is one. There doesn't seem to be one, actually. Not in so many words. Come on, let me just quickly check what's going on here. I guess I didn't really see the... I think we have more hit points than before, so I guess it just auto levels you up and gets you some better stats. Let's just see. Prologue. The Imposter. Well, that was unexpected. I'm not sure which surprised me more, that I'm now living in Levantine Castle as a squire on my way to knighthood, or that I have killed someone for this privilege. As much as I want to wash out the guilt by repeatedly saying to myself that I'd be a better noble than him, the feeling keeps gnawing at me every time it can. What's done is done. I can either dwell on that forever, or I can move on with this new life and make the best out of it. That's the best road to take, for me, for others, for him. So he does feel some sense of remorse and some sense of duty. And oh my, we have a whole lot of lore to go through here. But this is, I think, all the information... Ah, okay, it does go into a bit more detail than the prologue, than the character selection screen, unless there was a way to scroll down that I missed, which isn't really possible. But Reed is described here in some detail, but that's exactly just what happened in the prologue. As Reed pays steep prices to protect his identity, the line between a greater good and mere selfishness continues to blur. Yeah, that's the question. Like, what lengths is he going to have to go through to be able to preserve his ruse here, or his deception? Do we have to? Should I rest now? Maybe not. That looks like an awesome bed to sleep in. Maybe we should talk to Renard, old bean here. Hey there, what are you doing coming into my room? I can't wait till tomorrow's training. Must be a lot of swinging axes around. Okay, so there's no real mega dialogue to be had at the moment. But we can save here, so let's do that. And considering we're about at the half-hour mark, and it's a pretty convenient point to take a little break, I will do that. I thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Yes, I will upload another episode or two of this. So at least, let me just say at least another episode or two. I don't know how many of them I will actually do, considering there are some time constraints at the moment. So it kind of depends on how the series performs as well. In case you do want to see more, consider hitting the like button. That is always usable feedback for me. I thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you then, and bye for now.